Wow! Cousin Skeeter was so scary it gave me chills. I'm a chili dog. Nick at Night is next. And tune in tomorrow at 7, 6 Central for 101% Spooky Whiz Bang with Henry and June. I'm Lori Beth, and on behalf of everyone and everything in the zone, I want to wish you a happy and horrifying Halloween. Oh, I almost forgot. Boo!
Okay. I'm okay.
You're enjoying the fourth night of Nick at Night's All in the Family Marathon. Coming up, an episode that, according to Norman Lear, spotlights one of the great comic actresses of our time, Jean Stapleton. Stay tuned for a quintessential Edith Bunker episode, Edith Breaks Out, next, as Nick at Night's Marathons to the Millennium continues. Watching Nick at Night's 1 week only All in the Family Marathon. In our next episode, Archie discovers that people are not always what they seem. It's a half hour of television that, in Norman Lear's words, highlights one of the greatest comic talents of our time, Carol O'Connor. Stay tuned for Archie the Hero, next, as Nick at Night's Marathons to the Millennium continues. Watching the fourth night of Nick at Night's special 1 week only All in the Family Marathon. Coming up, an episode in which, as Norman Lear describes it, Mike's liberal attitude gets the hook. Stay tuned for a surprising reversal of character in Mike Makes His Move. Next, as Nick at Night's Marathons to the Millennium continues. According to Norman Lear, the episode you're going to see next features Rob Reiner and Sally Struthers in one of their best and funniest performances, dealing with one of the least talked about dynamics between men and women. Stay tuned for Black is the Color of My True Love's Wig, as our All in the Family Marathon continues. You're viewing the All in the Family Marathon, a 1 week only special event on Nick at Night. Coming up, the subject of marital infidelity rears its ugly head in an episode that, in typical All in the Family fashion, is both serious and hilarious at the same time. Stay tuned for Amelia's divorce, next, as Nick at Night's Marathons to the Millennium continues. This is Nick at Night's 1 week only All in the Family Marathon. Up next, a hilarious and moving confrontation between Hawk and Dove, otherwise known as Archie Bunker and Mike Stivic. Stay tuned for another milestone episode selected by Norman Lear, entitled The Draft Dodger. Next, as Nick at Night's Marathons to the Millennium continues. You're in the middle of Nick at Night's week-long marathon of All in the Family. In our next episode, little Joey gets kidnapped by his grandfather. According to Norman Lear, it's your chance to laugh with Archie as he fumblingly demonstrates his belief in the Almighty. Stay tuned for Joey's baptism coming up next, as Nick at Night's Marathons to the Millennium continues. This concludes the fourth night of Nick at Night's week-long marathon of All in the Family. Be here tomorrow for the final night of this special event when you'll see Archie's operation, Edith's big night on the town, and Mike and Gloria saying farewell. It all starts at 9, 8 Central here on Nick at Night. Now stay tuned for Nick at Night Overnight.